one of the other themes of the show was that to have multiple examples of the same sort of thing. So here's two different examples of a rubber band ball. This was I think I got this wrong yesterday when I was describing to you. I was remembering this as a button collection. This is actually a bell collection. So this is a Philadelphia collection, an African-American artist whose sister actually lives right next to me. But these are, you can see the bells that have been roped up in this knot. And so I wanted to point out a kind of Western tradition of collecting bells versus a sort of more, a tradition based in Africa of the fetish object. And so there were over 300 bells in that big thing. And these are cat whiskers. This is a collection of dice, which is kind of funny. But these cat whiskers, they're put together by two different people. So here's a woman storing her cat whiskers in this beautiful Wedgwood box, and then this other guy who put them in a bouquet. And I think I have a shot there, yeah, of the sort of almost as if they were, sort of in a little jar. This is the key collection, that the hotel keys from Europe, and then that's the fishbowl full of the cards and the smaller keys. This is basically the European keys, and these are the American keys. These are two separate matchbook collections by two different people. What I wanted to point out here was that this woman put her matchbook collection on a special piece of display furniture that she bought from some catalog, where this guy he's sort of improvised the display. So in this case, it's not only the matches, but to draw attention to the armature. That this is something that's made for the industry, made specifically for a certain kind of person who has the time on their hands and the space and the wherewithal to display their matchbook collection on this sort of off-the-shelf thing, which just says a lot about the need in the culture for that there would be a market for such objects. I did speak about this woman yesterday who'd written a book about buttons. So these are all buttons related to shoes. You see that these are all, I forget exactly what the particular categories are, but very obsessive in terms of the taxonomy of the theme of each box. Versus this is, I also mentioned this yesterday, these are button cards. So, and for me that was really, though we weren't that scientific, to have this little bit of science to sort of see, okay, here's a thing, how are the different ways that it's gone about being collected and presented.
It's also the uniqueness of the collector too.
Yes, yeah, it becomes a matter of personality.